to San Antonio Living. Okay, get this. This is what I just learned, that fats can actually be good for you, but it's not just any kind of fats, it's certain kind of fats. And here to tell us more is Dr. Felicia Stoller. She's the author of Living Skinny and Fat Genes. Thanks for being here this morning.
My pleasure to be here.
This is exciting news.
Yeah,
You're telling me I can eat some of this stuff I thought were a big no-no.
That's right.
But you're telling me otherwise.
Yeah, well, you know, we do know that, for example, something like olive oil, which is a monounsaturated fat, is good for us. But what we also know is that polyunsaturated fats found, for example, in this Malaysian palm fruit oil, you can see the beautiful color of it here.
Oh, yeah.
What's really nice about it, it has a unique saturated, it's a polyunsaturated profile, and it also has, you see the beautiful color, that's beta carotene in there, and it has something called tocotrienols, which are very, very potent vitamin E compounds in there. And it's found in some of these products. I know you got excited about the Nutella.
I know, I saw, okay, because I know some of these items here are not necessarily good for you. They have the bad fats in them. The others have the good fats. And so Nutella, that's something that a lot of moms like to give their kids.
Yeah.
Right, right. And you know, there's a challenge because the recommendations about fat have really flip-flopped over the last several decades. So people are a little resistant to use fats in their diet. But why they're so important is that they contain vitamins. They help to transport vitamins A, D, E, and K. And what's also important is that, you know, we're starting to uncover information about the fact that saturated fats from plants, not animals, are not as bad for us as we had thought. So again, some of the tropical oils for quite some time have had a bad reputation, but people are often afraid to eat things like almonds, which we know are so good for you. And what's really nice, almonds are among my favorite and the easiest. You can count them out. It's 25 almonds is a serving, right? It's a little easier than counting out walnuts.
I was told you needed to actually weigh your almonds. It was a 1 ounce, and it might vary from 18, maybe 22, but it's always 25.
It's about 25, you know, depending on the size of the almond, but it's real easy, you know, 22 to 25 almonds, you know you're getting your serving. And avocados, you know, hello, we're in Texas. This is a very big part of your diet here.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, you can eat you can really eat a whole or a half of an avocado every day. And people say to me, do they have cholesterol in them? No, they don't. They have fats in them, but they don't have cholesterol in them. And we need them. They're good for us. They help us to feel full. And again, an avocado is like eating a multivitamin.
And you know, I eat 1 to 2 of those a day, and people always say, oh, wow, that is really got a lot of fat in it, and it's high calorie. So what? Just go with the half to 1?
You know, you're gonna, a half to 1.
No salt, right?
No, right. Well, you can have a little bit of salt.
Okay.
Actually, instead of salt, what I like to use is fat-free feta cheese, you know, because it's pretty salty, so I use that in a lot of dishes, throw that in salads, throw that in eggs. And then I also brought the tuna and the salmon packets. Again, really good for you fats. And these are easy because you can take a salad to work and you can tear that open and just pop that on top.
And I don't know, did we talk about this? Is this peanut butter or is that almond butter?
Yes, it's peanut butter. It's Smart Balance. And again, all the Smart Balance products have the palm fruit oil in it. So that's part of their proprietary blend that helps to lower your cholesterol. So that's what's so exciting about it.
Now, remind us one more time, why is the fat good for you? Why is it's not the kind that stores and stays and just kind of like finds a home on your right?
Well, what we know is that we need essential fatty acids to help our body function properly. And again, it's also necessary for carrying the fat-soluble vitamins as well. So that's why we need to have it in our diet.
And you can actually have too low fat of a diet, right?
Yes,
and
absolutely.
How would you know that you're not getting enough of the good fats?
Well, you know, usually people with disordered eating have that as an issue. It's so rare that I find that many people that have fat-deficient diets. But, you know, some things that'll happen is if you're very low body fat and you eat very low-fat diets, you'll find sometimes people have difficulty regulating body temperature. They sometimes start to grow a little bit of extra hair on their body as the body's way of trying to cope with the inability to self-regulate itself.
Well, we definitely covered all the fats that are good for you. So if you're going to stock up in any fats, you definitely want to try this side of the table.
That's right.
But here on, I'm thinking maybe this is what you got to do in moderation.
And you know, it's so interesting because you could very harmlessly pick something up and not realize how many grams of fat are in something. And you know, these were all at the grocery store at the cash register on the way out. I just want to show you that this has 500 calories in it and 23 grams of fat. Okay, now somebody like myself only needs to eat 1,600 calories a day. That's 1/3 of my daily caloric intake need.
It's like 2 meals.
That's right. It's a lot. So we think it's a grab-and-go snack, but it's not a better-for-you snack. And all of these things taste great. You know, sometimes people have these in the office, and of
comfort
course,
food.
it was on sale, and you grab it, and 1/8 of this cake is a serving, and it's just, you know, you have to think about, do I want to eat this? Like, I personally would rather have a better for-me fat because I don't feel guilty after I eat that.
And you just start thinking about the sugars that go with it. Oh my gosh.
And listen, even with these chips, there are always healthier chips that you can find in the store. I challenge people to always turn foods over, look at the label, look at the total calories, look at the grams of fat, and that's what's really important for, you know, maintaining overall health and wellness. And look, a lot of people are concerned with their weight.
Right.
So,
and overall health and the weight of their kids and then their significant others as well. What do you do to splurge, though? I mean, we all have to have
cheat
something where
days.
we feel
I don't know,
a little
cheat days.
rewarded.
Where's that
What do you
vodka
do?
guy coming up? I don't
You do have the vodka guy. You know what? I do like my nice little serving of a honey bun, maybe like once a month. I'll take a bite of it and get my craving out
You
of the
know,
way.
even those little, I love mini cupcakes and cake pops, like they're so small, it's just enough. If you just have a little taste, there was some research looking at just taking, you know, little portions, little bites, that's enough to satisfy you.
Awesome.
So,
Felicia, thank you so much for coming on and letting us know. Remember, this side of the table, not that side. We need good fats, not bad. So if you want to find out some more about Felicia Stoller, her book is Living Skinny in Fat Genes. You can give her a call at 732-946-4436 or just check her out online at feliciastoller.com.